Sometimes a news story makes you stop scrolling. This one out of Colorado? Yeah, it's one of those. We're talking about an attack on Israeli hostage advocates, now officially charged as a hate crime. This isn't just a local crime story, it's a chilling reminder that prejudice can turn dangerous. The people targeted were advocating for hostages, a cause that should garner sympathy, not violence. This incident forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the world we live in. When advocacy is met with hate, it's a wake-up call for everyone. We need to unpack the layers here because the implications stretch far beyond Boulder. It's a moment that demands our attention, understanding, and resolve to stand against such targeted malice. Let's dive into what happened, who was involved, and why this hate crime label is so significant. Let's set the scene, Boulder, Colorado. Not a place you'd expect a hostage situation fueled by hate. On June 2, 2025, Israeli nationals, advocates for hostages, were targeted. Authorities responded swiftly, rescuing the hostages and apprehending the suspect. An eyewitness, Brooke Kaufman, described seeing a big fire during the attack, adding to the chaos. This wasn't a quiet incident. It had elements of high drama and extreme danger. The fact that it happened in Boulder reminds us that such events can occur anywhere. The impact is immediate and deeply felt by the community, forcing everyone to grapple with the sudden intrusion of violence and fear. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the volatility of prejudice. After the chaos and rescue, the focus shifts to the suspect. A suspect was quickly taken into custody, facing multiple charges, including a hate crime. This charge suggests the attack was motivated by bias against the victim's nationality or their advocacy. A hate crime charge implies the suspect targeted these individuals because they were Israeli or advocating for Israeli hostages. This transforms the crime from an attack on individuals to an assault on shared values of tolerance and respect. The legal journey for the suspect is just beginning, but the hate crime charge signals that authorities are taking the element of bias extremely seriously. The upcoming legal proceedings will seek to uncover the full truth behind this disturbing attack. What does hate crime actually mean? It's a criminal act motivated by bias against a victim's protected characteristics. In this case, the focus is likely on nationality or religion, given the victims were Israeli nationals and hostage advocates. Hate crimes do more damage than their underlying offenses alone. They send a message of terror and intimidation to an entire group. The impact on society is profound, fraying the social fabric and fostering an atmosphere of us versus them. Recognizing and prosecuting hate crimes is crucial. It sends a counter-message that society will not tolerate acts of violence driven by prejudice. The charges in the Colorado case aren't just about punishing an individual. They're about affirming societal values and protecting the right of every community to live without fear. It's a stand against the darkness, validating the experiences of victims and their communities. This is why hate crimes are treated with such seriousness by the legal system and condemned widely by the public. When something like the Boulder attack happens, the reaction is rarely quiet. Locally, people are shocked and outraged, with community leaders condemning the violence and expressing solidarity with the victims. This incident has resonated internationally, given the victims were Israeli nationals and advocates. International leaders and organizations have voiced their condemnation, emphasizing that such acts of targeted violence are unacceptable. The overarching sentiment is a demand for justice, both locally and globally. For the victims, justice means seeing the perpetrator face the consequences of their actions. For the broader community, justice means reaffirming that society stands against such bias and will protect all its members. This pursuit of justice is a crucial part of the healing process, reminding us that building a truly tolerant and safe world is an ongoing effort.